That's nice. Okay, so that was fun. Alright, so he got a level and he got his SP restored, which means I don't have to use let's see, my chewing souls on him. Alright. Let's go in. Oh, I forgot to switch personas for I forgot to switch personas for Ellie. It's not that big a deal. It just means I'm going to be one turn behind on the Tarakaja. But I'll have to remember to fix that. So this is the Night Queen. In her form, she's combined powers with the two masked girl and the masked man, who are obviously Maki and Kandori. So we want to put the skip on, and we want to do... So you can tell which... This is just like the final boss in the Sabite route. It has like a... It switches stances. So depending on which face is looking forward, you get attacked differently. Right now, the Blackhead is looking forward. And we are going to be attacked by lots and lots of elemental magics. And she is weak to this form. The Blackhead is weak to... actually, no, I'm just going to use the Spiegel Sword. It's weak to physical attacks. Takes double damage from all physical attacks. Tech and Rush. Takes only 25% of gun damage and elemental damage. But takes full miracle damage, so we're gonna do that. So we want to have you switch. Alright, so now the green head is looking forward, and it takes 2 times miracle damage, Null's curse damage, and takes regular damage from everything else. So when the green head is looking forward, it doesn't matter what you do. So we're going to just shoot. We're going to... a Rakunda. I should have done that last turn, but whatever. We're going to Bright Judgment again, and we're going to... and we're going to shoot. So this head, the green head, has Decover, Desanga, which means you can't change your persona. Can inflict stone and sick, and has Makakaja. So we are, it looks like we've got the black head again. So we're going to do Bright Judgment, and we're going to do Tarakaja. So we were back to the green head here. So you know what? I'm just going to continuously holding the shoot button down. Because I think the shoot will, just by sheer volume of hits, I think shoot will be better than having Brown use his spear. It'll be at least... Let's see, so which head do we have? So the yellow head is weak to gun and elements attacks and resists the regular physical attacks. So, also nulls miracle damage. So we want to do this. Let's see. I think it only stacks twice, right? It's been a while since I've played this game, so I don't remember. There's no point... the Yellowhead, by the way, can do Rakukaja, Dikaja, and Diorama, and can cast Symphony of Lament, which inflicts guilt on everybody, and use a move called All Guard. You know what? Let's... She hasn't actually attacked me yet. There we go. So we got a green head. So we're going to auto battle one round. This boss has 15,000 hit points. I don't think we've seen the Yellowhead yet. So you can kind of tell which head it is. Like, the black head, you see how there's nothing in the hood right there? That means the black head is not looking forward. But right now the green head is forward. So we're just going to keep going just as we are until something bad happens. And... let's see. She's sick, so... You know what? I don't care. She's basically just healing anyway, so... So, really the only downside to that is she's going to take 50 damage every turn. She's got the most hit points out of any of us. Yeah, this boss is not as difficult as the other one. As the other final boss. Because of, you know, the odd random death aside. But it's not as difficult as the other one because... no, I want to have you shoot. You're going to... use this. You're going to... Alright, let's try this again. Bright Judgments. Shoot, and shoot. And she's going to take no damage now. That is a move for the Yellowhead. It's one of the Yellowhead's moves. We are currently shooting at the blackhead. That's fine. I don't think it's used Dekaja on us. So we're going to, not auto, we're going to continue to shoot. We're going to... No, we're going to actually use another Tarakaja, and then we're going to have you use the Balm of Life. Alright. And I'm not worried if Yukino dies, because I've got several people who can heal. And we're going to take a turn to use somebody else to heal. Alright, so Mediarama. Alright, do I got anything else here? Nope. Let's use, let's see. All right, let's shoot. Mediarahan, Bright Judgment. Shoot and shoot. Good, good, good. This boss does have a lot of hit points, but it's not super dangerous. If you, as long as you're not like weak to elements or something. Fortunately, she's weak to that Zeodyne. I'm just going to leave her dead for now. Because the boss is pretty close to... Well, I don't know exactly how close the boss is. That's actually not really good for her. Because decover means that she can't be healed for 3 turns. Is it 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns. Desanga is, can't change personas. Alright. We'll take a moment to revive everybody. Shoot. And another Balm of Life on her. Why did that miss? Yeah. Yeah, so not as difficult as the other boss. Like, the Night Queen lacks a big attack like Butterfly Storm. And that's basically talking about Persona 3. And I'm thinking that masked version of Maki is Aki. So, like I've told you before, the chronology of this is basically in-game, this happens, and then they go off, and then they do all the Sabak stuff. In the manga, they actually go off, do the Sabak stuff, and then they get teleported back to the school, and then they have to do the Snow Queen stuff to then go on and do the rest of the Sabak stuff. Except in Persona 2, where he's a bad guy. Except she ends up not becoming a teacher. She ends up becoming a photographer. Yep. Fading into obscurity, never to be heard from again in any of the future Persona games. So, this has been the Snow Queen quest. And, like, I don't know. I think... I feel like it could have just been part of the game. honestly. But I can... it's a nice little bonus thing. I can see why they cut it out of the original PS1 English release, because it doesn't really add anything. It doesn't really add anything to the main story. It does have its plus sides. You learn a lot more about the people in the school. You get to use Yukino, who's admittedly not that good. But, I mean, she's no worse than Mark. Actually, she is worse than Mark. Mark has the Mandau spoon, which you can get pretty easily. And you can put him up front and he can just wail on the final boss. Like I did in the Seibok route. But still, a lot of people say this game is really rough, and it is compared to the a lot of the later games, especially the later Persona games. But like, I make the argument that it's compared to the like first-person dungeon crawling SMT games, 1, 2, If. What is that one on the Game Boy? Game Boy on the 3DS. There's two on the. You have Strange Journey, and then you have. It's a digital devil story game. Devil Summoner. Hold on. Soul Hackers. That's what it's called. I think that it ranks pretty high up in that list. It's, you know, comparing like the later SMT games, like in the whole umbrella to the earlier ones, it's like comparing Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 to Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. It's like they're two separate kinds of games. You know, over here you have like survival horror, and over here you have survival action. And they're trying to do different things, I think. The combat, though, is not very... It does feel good to do hundreds of points of damage, and then all that, but, like, the thing about the combat in this game is I feel like you go into it and you don't really have a whole lot of control over whether or not you get wiped out. like individual people get wiped out. It's actually pretty uncommon to have your entire team just instantly destroyed. It would have to be like a confluence of bad luck for that to happen, in my opinion. But, like, you know, you've seen many times where I go in and, like, just one person, like, 4 of my party members are fine, they're immune to what's going on, and then the 5th party member just dies. They just explode. And I don't really have a whole lot of control over that. So that is one knock against it. But I do like this game. I'll probably never play it again, but I do like this game. So that was Persona 1 on the PSP. We are completely done with this. I have done everything in it. Well, you know, minus, like, fusing all the ultimate Personas, but you're not going to get that out of me. I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys next time on whatever I decide to do. I don't really have anything prepared. Gulp. But what is this? An after credit scene. So basically, all of this right here takes place in the time frame before you go to the save box. So this, like, you're still in the real world, but the party has not gone. They went into the save box building, and then they got separated. So now they're going into the save box building, and they're going to get transported to the ideal world, and then do all the save box stuff. But now that we have defeated this game, we can now go to the last floor on Devil's Peak. Although unlike the other like bonus dungeon, like I don't think there's actually any. There's no bonus bosses or bonus battles where you can get lots of cool stuff. And the other one in the Sabak route, there's lots of cool stuff you can get at the bottom, but not here. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.